Hello, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Today we are going to be going through all of the sweet little things I've collected for my daughter's 3rd birthday. I honestly can't believe she's 3. I'm just baffled. Like the years really have flown, and I know everyone tells you they're going to, but I just, it's been a crazy 3 years, and it's just so beautiful to look back and see how far she's come. Anyways, today I'm just gonna show you what I've collected. I've mostly found these things at thrift stores or even just sourced things from around my house. So I just wanted to show you guys how I kind of source and collect things to make what I think is a beautiful party layout. But I did want to mention that I have a very exciting announcement at the end of this video. So be sure you watch to the very end to get the full scoop of something exciting that will be upcoming very soon. So first I start by scrolling through Pinterest and getting my inspiration. I will show you guys my Pinterest board here. So a lot of these things, I just liked the decoration aspect of it, or I liked a food idea that they had. And what I was noticing, especially when you see like how the food is laid out, it's not just the food. Like they'll have like a picnic basket, or they'll have like baby's breath scattered throughout the table and things like that. I think it's those little touches that really make all the difference. So I tried really hard to find things like that would just give my party a really cozy and elevated feel, but still be appropriate for a 3-year-old's birthday. I'm not exactly sure how everything is gonna come together just yet. I think we'll just be figuring that out the day of, which I will definitely take you guys along for in a different video. But I think the things that we've collected are a really good base. So we have just over a week until the party, and we still have some DIYs that need to get done. They're pretty simple, not a big deal at all, but just we really need to start picking it up and thinking about this party that's coming up super soon. So I will go ahead and show you some of the, I guess, bigger pieces that I have. I found this sheet. It's actually a fitted sheet, but I don't think that'll be a big deal because we'll just pin the fitted parts back. But it looks vintage to me, and I found it at the thrift store and I washed it really well. It was in super good condition, no stains or anything, and it has these sweet little quotes all over it. And if you can't tell, we're going for like the vintage, like 90s theme, just because that's what they had a lot of at the thrift stores and stuff. And we love vintage, we love the 90s, so why not? So we found that. And then in front of that, I want to have, so that'll be like hanging up on the wall. And then in front of that will be where her chair is, where she will open her gifts and stuff. And on that chair, I found this little pillow to put on there. And so it's also like very vintage. I think this was handmade. I just love the muted colors of it. It's so pretty. Just a little tip. We're also going to be putting on the chair just one of our blankets from around the house to just make it look a little bit more special. And I love to source things from around my house. I also love to, when I'm buying things for a party, I love to find things that I know I'll be able to use time and time again. So we are going to be using a couple things from her previous parties, which I can show you. So I also just wanted to point out these couple of things that I have for the party. I have this drink dispenser, which has like a hexagon pattern and then a bumblebee. And I believe I found this at the thrift store brand new a couple years ago. And then we also have this little bumblebee cake mold. And last year we did like a woodland theme, and so bumblebees was like a small part of it, but we were able to use these things. And now that we're doing Winnie the Pooh, we're able to use them again because Winnie the Pooh, honey, bumblebees. And then I feel like in the future, if we did like a fairy garden or just like a bumblebee theme, or, you know, things like I feel like we'll be able to repurpose these a lot. I think that those types of things, they'll just add to the flair of it. have a little bit more of a cohesive theme instead of like a plain drink server or a plain shaped cupcakes, which both of those things would be fine, but it's just like those little details that I think really elevate it. So I'll show you guys some of the things we're using as decoration. We have this sweet little print, definitely vintage. My mom had this in her room when she was a child, so it's just a sweet little print, and I thought that would be cute. I don't know, just on one of the tables somewhere. And then we have quite a few books. So they're just any books that we already had, or any books that I could find at the thrift store that were in relatively good condition, which it's so weird because I've always been able to find Winnie the Pooh books at the thrift store pretty easily, but then I started looking for Winnie the Pooh books and then it was so much harder to find. So, and then I also found this vintage record. I've actually had this for a few years. I just really loved the artwork on it and thought it would make a beautiful, like display piece basically. So I picked this up and it's, I don't know when this was like published. I'm seeing like 1965. I don't know, but it's definitely old. A lot of these books are a little bit older. And then I actually have some friends who are just having a baby just like yesterday. I think they just had their baby and they're doing a Winnie the Pooh themed nursery. So I might give this to them, or really a lot of this stuff. If they want any of it, I'm just gonna give them. So we'll just kind of have the books and things scattered throughout, you know, set up on the tables and whatever to kind of add to the overall ambiance. And then I have these little just illustrated pieces of cardboard basically. Actually, my Nana painted these for the nursery at our church building quite a few years back, and then they've like recently redone the nursery, so they were kind of just up for the taking, and no one else was, you know, jumping at them. So since my Nana did them and we're having a Winnie the Pooh party, I was like, that's perfect. So then I guess I'll show you guys kind of like what I'm thinking for the centerpieces. I have 2 of these wood slabs that I got from Hobby Lobby, and they're actually kind of expensive, but last year we did a woodland theme for her birthday party and I really wanted these for that, but I didn't get them because they were expensive, and then I wanted them again this year. I think they're just great to have, to be honest, and they fit with a lot of different party themes. So, and not just birthday parties, but like wedding, showers, baby showers, like wedding receptions. So I figure if I can build my collection of things like this, like just really staple pieces that are good quality that I can reuse over and over, then I can create really beautiful like birthday layouts that are not gonna cost that much money. And it helped this year because I was able to reuse so much stuff from the past. I didn't actually buy any balloons this year because I just didn't feel like it was a very, like this party didn't really lend to balloons all that much, but I do have a few left over from the past couple years. So I'll probably just like toss a few on the floor for the kids to play with. But I've done balloon arches the past couple years and they are a lot of work. So I was like, I'll pass. And then I just got these are actually plate chargers. So again, something I can reuse even just like for a dinner party that we're hosting, you know, Thanksgiving or anything. But I just got a set of 2 and I think I'm going to use them to kind of corral the centerpieces on 2 of the tables. So I'll kind of share a little bit more about that. Like we're having 4 tables for guests to sit at. And so 2 of them will kind of be the same and then the other 2 will kind of be the same. And so I just got 2 of these, but again, totally versatile to use over and over. So on those, I have these little soft blocks that were already Rosie's toys. So a Tigger one, an Eeyore one, and a Pooh one. And so I thought that I could use those for parts of the centerpieces, or I'm also gonna have a little mat on the floor with toys where the kids can just kind of play together. We're getting Rosie a slide for her birthday. So we're gonna set that up, just like a little like Fisher Price slide or whatever that we actually found at the thrift store. And so we're just gonna set that up so the kids can play on the slide. I'll have a little area where there's lots of toys. So I think it'll be fun for them. And then I always bring coloring sheets. So we're also gonna print off some coloring sheets for them to play with. So that's kind of like that. We're not gonna do like games or anything because it's mostly 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds and under. And there's like maybe 1 or 2 older kids that will come, but they're totally capable of entertaining themselves, and this party's not really for them. They're just coming because they have younger siblings that are coming. But yeah, so I feel like that will totally be enough for them, for that age group. And then, oh, so on the other centerpieces, I have a couple of little bumblebee mugs. This one was actually gifted to me in college by a friend, and I just held on to it because I thought it was really cute. It looks like a little beehive. And then I found this one at a thrift store recently, and I just kind of loved the muted color of it. And I have a friend that's obsessed with like bumblebee stuff, and so I might give her this one because this one really seems to fit her vibe. Yeah, and it's like brand new basically. And then I just got a little bouquet for each. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and they're a little too tall. Like they just kind of sit like that. So I would want to cut off some of the stems so that they're kind of just sticking up just out of the top like that. But I need to still cut those. So that'll be like the 2 centerpieces that are the same. Those will be kind of sister tables. And then on the other 2 tables, oh yeah, on the other 2 tables I have the little mats with the soft blocks. And then I also found these at Hobby Lobby. They're actually Christmas ornaments, and they had a lot of like bumblebee themed ornaments. But these just really reminded me of that mug, so I thought that they'd be super complimenting. But they're just felt. They had other ones that were plastic that were a little bit smaller, but I was like, I feel like these can kind of stand on their own as Christmas, or I mean not as Christmas ornaments, but like just stand on their own as like a little decoration. Sorry if you can hear the yard work outside. They just decided to start mowing all the lawns. I don't know. So this is what they look like. So I figure I can kind of just maybe pin this down or something, kind of tuck it away somewhere. And then I can either like hold on to them as little decorations, or we can keep them as Christmas ornaments or resell them or whatever. They were $7, but at Hobby Lobby everything's always like half off or whatever, so they were probably only like $7 together, which I didn't feel like was that bad. On the tables as well, I got 4 of these really pretty gauze table runners. I got these from Hobby Lobby because they were on sale, 40% off. They were actually with like the wedding stuff, but I thought this color, it was a little darker than what I wanted. I wanted a little bit more of a sage green. I actually found a really pretty one on Amazon that was cheesecloth instead of gauze, which I really wanted. But these were like, how much were these? These were $8 and they were 40% off. So I got 4 for like a total of around $20. The ones on Amazon that I found were like $9 or $10 and they weren't on sale. And so I would have been dropping like $40 on these, which I think these would be perfect for a lot of scenarios. Like it's a really deep color. I think could go with a Thanksgiving, like tablescape or Christmas. I think this would be beautiful at a wedding, a baby shower, bridal shower, anything. Actually, at my bridal shower, we had something a lot like this on the tables. So actually at both of my bridal showers, I think we had things like this. Almost the same color because our wedding colors were kind of like greens and blues. So I figured these will be perfect. I love like throwing parties for people, and it's something I haven't really been able to do much, but now that I have so much stuff, I'm going to be able to offer a lot more assistance. Okay, and that's almost it. We have a couple more things. I just wanted to show you guys this little guy. It's a little honey dipper, which we'll probably put like honey icing in here or something, a honey glaze icing. People can pour it on top of their cupcakes. So we'll probably just do like a regular like white cake with vanilla icing, and then they can put the little honey glaze on top if they want it. I think that's a cute little aspect. And then this is something I already had hanging around my house. It's just a little candle, actually, blueberry scented, and someone gave me this as like a wedding gift or something, and I burnt through most of it, but actually then it's just been in storage ever since we moved. But I thought this was just a really good shape for the honey jar, so I'm gonna have my sister write honey on it, or maybe we were gonna write honey on this one. I can't remember, she'll have to figure that out. But, and also the blue, I know you don't really think of blue, and I have a lot of yellow and green and stuff, but like I have this Eeyore block, almost the same color. There's blue in this little pillow, there's blue in the sheet. So like we have blue things and you just gotta tie it in, you know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry if you can hear all the yard work. This is actually ridiculous, but I don't think they're gonna stop anytime soon. So I'm just gonna keep trucking along because we're almost done. So then we have this. I got this from like an antique store. It was originally like $10 or $11, but it was 75% off. So I got it for like $2.50 or something. But I just thought it's a little bit more orange than I would have liked, but I mean, it's a beautiful piece and it's large and it's basically what I was looking for. So we might write honey on this one, but either way, this will just be like a decorative piece along with the little blue one. And then the last thing is a DIY that I need to do. I did a garland, a tassel garland for my daughter's birthday last year. I did one for Christmas last year. I really enjoy making them, and I think they're super easy and cost effective. And so I just got these 3 colors, and I have a few other colors downstairs. I just always get the yarn Be Soft and Sleek so that the yarn always looks good together, even if I get different colors and stuff. So I have some others of this same kind that I can look at and see if we want to mix any other colors in, but I think this would be a good start as well. And I'm thinking I'm just going to hang this at the top of the sheet that we're going to have hanging down as like the little backdrop. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it's all going to come together, but I think we have a really good start. And actually I'm going to go ahead and start on this DIY today so that I can get it all done before the party. I also need to like wrap her gifts and stuff today, so we're gonna be doing that. But that is pretty much it. And I know you may feel like, oh, I want to see what the party looks like. This is a little lackluster. And I did mention before that we are gonna have the reveal. You're gonna come along with me and we're gonna decorate together. And the reason that we're doing that in a different video is because I'm participating in Vlogmas this year. So I'm sure you all know what Vlogmas is. It's just where people on YouTube will post a video every single day, like vlogging their day, each day in December. So it'll be 25 days. We'll start filming on November 30th or whatever that last day is, 31st. I think it's the 30th. And then we'll go all the way through Christmas Eve and post videos or vlogs each day. And I am probably not going to do a vlog, like a technical vlog every day. In fact, I know I'm not gonna be able to, because one of the days I always post like a recap of Rosie's year, and my husband writes music behind it and stuff. So that's gonna be a video one day. And we'll have a couple other things where it's not a vlog, it's more a video like this, where I just sit down and, you know, show you my favorite Christmas baking recipes or something, and then like I'm done for the day. But that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. I've been like mentally preparing for this for a couple of months now. I've been working on like getting things ready, like the intro and things like that. So I'm really excited to do Vlogmas this year. It's going to be a huge undertaking for me. It is honestly a little bit hard. The past couple of months I've been preparing by trying to get a video out every single week, and that in and of itself has been a little bit difficult. But I also have traveled a couple times in the past couple months and just haven't been able to like do every week like I wanted. So then I'd have to like do a couple videos in a week, and it's honestly very hard for me. I'm a slow editor. I don't have a lot of the equipment yet to like help me do things faster, as far as like getting the film onto my computer, and like all the exporting and stuff that takes me a long time. But I've been practicing, I've been prepping myself by really pushing myself to do more and more videos, and just to kind of prepare to do one every single day. So I do hope that you guys will follow along for my Vlogmas journey. I love Christmas. I love spreading Christmas joy, Christmas spirit. So hopefully this will add like a little bit more Christmas spirit into the world. That's the hope. But yeah, so I hope you guys will follow along with me for Vlogmas. And those videos will start coming out December 1st. You'll see the first one. And Rosie's birthday party is December 3rd. So we will be showing the birthday party on Vlogmas. So that's really all I have to share with you guys. I hope you're as excited as I am for Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed my like sustainable birthday decoration recommendations. If you did, please like it and subscribe so you don't miss out on Vlogmas this year. And I will see you guys December 1st for the first day of Vlogmas. Bye!